Hi, it's Lorna Hollinger. I want to welcome you to your Body Confidence program that's been created to help you stress less, love more, and ultimately weigh less. I know from experience of all the women I've worked with, if you don't love your body, you won't look after it. You can diet and you can exercise all you like, but if you don't love your body, you're just not going to look after it and make all the right choices. Your Body Confidence program came about through many years of working one-on-one with clients and hearing that it wasn't about the diet and the exercise. It was about all the underlying stuff, the reasons why we crave certain foods, the reason why we turn to comfort food, the reason why we starve ourselves, the reason why we punish ourselves at the gym, the reason why we go into such restrictive, desperate, panicked eating programs. Your Body Confidence program has been created to deal with every single one of those issues. I've brought together my coaching skills, my NLP techniques, and a brand new energy therapy that I have been so immersed in from the States. It's been over there for at least 3 to 4 decades, getting monumental results for people. I've been embracing this, I have been loving this, and I've been getting massive results for my clients too. So I pulled it all together and created a Your Body Confidence program. A program that's designed to bring together all of the stresses and the panic and the underlying emotional issues that are hanging onto the weight in your body. I have a premise that the issues are in your tissues, and while so many people have a giggle about this, when you think about it, all of the emotional stuff that we cart around with is connected in our tissues. We as humans are energy, moving energy, so it makes sense to believe that our issues are in our tissues, and all of the emotional traumas and upsets and angry and all those emotional stuff are trapped within your body. The Your Body Confidence program is focused a lot on emotional freedom technique. A lot of people know it as tapping as well. It is a fantastic, I can't speak highly enough about it. It's an amazing program. It is an amazing technique. Lots of people who work with a coach then come up with the idea that they have to stay with their coach to get the results. EFT frees you from that. It's an 8-week program that we've created. We're also creating it as workshops, so you may have come up with it as a workshop. And the idea is to bring people together and teach them these tools and to teach them these techniques that they can take away from themselves, integrate into their own life. There are no diets on this program. There are no exercise programs. If you're currently following a weight loss or a food program that you love, stick with it. If you're currently doing an exercise activity routine that you love, keep doing it. But I don't want people to go and start new ones. I want you to start to learn to love and connect with your human body. The human body will tell you everything that's wrong with it. It will tell you where there's disease. It will tell you where there's discomfort. But we live in an environment which is so fast-paced and energetic that we've all forgot how to connect with our body. I want to help you to reconnect with it. Your body will tell you what it needs. Your body will tell you what it's craving. It will help you to make good food choices for yourself. The weight will take care of itself when you start to love the body that you're in. So you don't need to take my word for it. I absolutely love this program. On the program myself, which I test sampled for a number of months before I brought it public, 10 kilos just melted away. I didn't try anything new. I didn't try any new diets or exercise. I just learned to love the skin that I was in and to make choices for the skin that I was in because I loved who I am now. I love the person I have become. And for me, it's been quite a long time. But let me also share with you what the program will help you do. So many people are focused on the scales. They get onto the scales daily. Some people get on a couple of times a day, at least weekly, maybe even twice weekly. We use that number on those scales to judge ourselves. We use the number on those scales to decide whether we're a good or a bad person, whether we've had a good day or a bad day. It's a number on an electronic device. It should never define us. Until the 1940s, they weren't even in households. They were peep show things. They were things that went on in circuses. They were things that went on in carnivals that people put a penny into and weighed themselves. Everyone else laughed and giggled about it. Till the 1940s, we didn't have that form of judgment on ourselves. The same with the mirror. Years gone by, there weren't mirrors in houses. There wasn't a mirror for you to stand in front of and judge yourself and look at your cellulite, your wrinkles, your chubby bits, your thin bits, your whatever bits. Those bits weren't available to you. Whereas now we do. We have a mirror in our bedroom, a mirror walking past in the bathroom, a mirror elsewhere, and we use it as people, as women particularly, to judge ourselves and decide whether we're a good or a bad person. Your body confidence program has been created to get you past all of that, to help you to deal with all of that emotional stuff that drives that judgmental behaviour for yourself, and to quiet that little voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. That's where our focus will be, in helping you to release all of that. Now, the beauty of this program is you don't even need to tell anybody else what's going on for you. That's the fantastic part about emotional freedom technique. It allows you to resolve your underlying issues without you having to air them in public, without you having to be re-traumatized with them. It just is an amazing tool and a technique. But as I said, you don't need to take my word for it. Underneath this video, you will have some other information from people who have been through the program. You'll find out some information from the woman who hadn't exercised in years. She's now testing herself with a Fitbit trainer to get more than her 10,000 steps. She's testing herself and she's beating her own goals. She's out in the evenings with her children riding their bicycles. So the ripple effect is going through her kids. Her kids are now starting, particularly her daughter, to love the body she's in by getting some activity and to move it. You'll get to hear from the other woman who has been able to release some seriously emotional baggage that she had from abuse as a child. She didn't have to tell anyone what it was, but just through the process of learning to love her own body, she's been able to release that, put it aside, and move on with who she is, making her a better mum. Her career is flourishing. You'll get to hear from people like that. So what I'd love for you to do is, if you're curious about what this can do for you, and I know it can do some amazing things, drop me a line at info@lornahollinger.com. You can post some information under this video. Get in touch with me, ask the questions that you want to ask, and get yourself into the program. Get off the diet and exercise merry-go-round once and for all. Connect with your body and learn to love you. And then you'll develop healthy eating patterns. You'll develop healthy exercise patterns and activity patterns. And we're going to help you deal with that within the program. Everything that's your blockage, we can help you deal with. We know we can. We've tried and tested it, and we know that it works. And it can absolutely work for you. So I look forward to seeing you on the program really soon. Bye-bye now.